Okay, the next step of the process is going to be installing the main line onto the mainline wire. Before we started this next segment of the video here, we took the opportunity to roll out our mainline wire, or our mainline pipe. So what we're going to do is we're going to start on the anchor tree with our plug and our hose clamps. So what we're going to do is we're going to install a couple of hose clamps. We're going to put the plug in the end, tap it into place, and we're going to tighten up our hose clamps. We always like to double clamp everything, that way we don't have to worry about any vacuum leaks. Once the clamps are in and secured, we're going to take some wire ties and our wire tire, and we are going to anchor our main line in place. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull our hose clamps up in behind our gripple, and we are going to take our clamp and basically we're going to put it in place right behind our V and our wire. We're going to hold it up here in place. We're going to get our wire tie started quick. I usually double up these ties so that I got a little more holding power. Kellen, if you want to grab that main line and pull a little snug on her. Okay, once we get it in there, get it pulled into place, we're going to tighten it up. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to trim up our wire here. We want to make sure that we leave enough wire sticking out that we can get back on it with a gripple tool if we need to. Gripple makes a nice little device called a twister, which gives you and whoever's helping you in the woods a little protection. You snap it onto the wire, take the loose end of the wire, feed it into the end of the little coupler, just tap it into place, and that protects the end of the wire so that you're not getting poked by it. Next step of the process, what we're going to do is we're going to put a couple more wire ties right on the back side here. We want to make sure that this main line stays in place on the back side. Like I say, generally for these, I double these up as well, so we got a little more holding power to hold them in place. The next step of the process, we will take a mainline wire tie and we will loose tie it about every 15 to 20 feet. And by loose tying, that is what we're doing with a loose tie. Basically, we want to just hold the pipe onto the mainline wire. We don't want to have it tight. So we're going to work our way down. We're going to loose tie our pipe. Okay, so then what we're going to do is the next step, we're going to put on our tension grip for this particular